I mean, I think I shared this one time.
Yeah.
I went for a show in. I went for an event in Abuja one time with my friend Danny, and then I saw Burna Boy coming, and then the whole crowd went crazy. Like he was coming in from the entrance gate. There were some artists performing on stage. Everybody left the performance and turned their back to him. This was like I think 2021. No, this was like 2018.
Yeah.
And turned their back to him. And everybody looked at him. Like where he was the stage. As he was walking, the whole crowd was I was backstage. I could see everything. And that was the first time I would be at a show. It was it was a beautiful feeling. I saw how great somebody could be. It inspired me. Because with me, I'm like, I don't want to say I'm an introvert, but because of work, I barely go out.
Yeah.
So I'm always inside. I'm limited to my comfort zone. So I never really get to experience other people's stories.
Yeah.
So seeing how greatness is appreciated, it inspired me so much. And then I was like, no, I want to be like this guy, in the sense that I want to get into a space and everybody recognize me not just because of who I am, but because of the work I have put in, because of my legacy, because of my like imagine the whole place boiling because one person stepped in. That night was like an eye opener for me. So I was like, money can't buy this.
Yeah.
This is what greatness look like, and this is what I want. This is the level I want to take. I don't care what I'm doing. Even if I'm a shoemaker, I want to be so great being a shoemaker. So like at that point, I didn't even care if I was a music video director or a dancer or a musician. I want to attain a level of greatness that anywhere I step into, everybody's gonna turn back and be like, this guy is a symbol of hope. Is a symbol of like he represents. He's the face of a particular art. So I went home that night. I couldn't sleep. Midnight, I was just strategizing. So in 2019, I was like, okay, this is going to be my last year being a an ordinary guy,
So you made that decision to be great.
to be great immediately. So that night, I was like, this is going to be my last night being just
Being regular.
being regular. So from there, I took it up. And then God had this thing. Before I knew it, some crazy videos came in. I Ramali reached out for my Yahoo boys. I was like, okay, this is the perfect opportunity because that's like the biggest and the most trendy song in the country. So I went ham, crazy, and then boom. They paid me for the video. I used everything. I added my own money. I didn't even care. Because at that point, what really mattered to me was
Greatness.
greatness. I was not even trying to be rich. I didn't even care for money or I didn't care for anything. I was ready to pay any price for greatness. I was ready to give up my sleep, my money, everything. So did that video, changed everything. My phone started buzzing like it was like drugs. I'll just sit back at home, I'll just be laughing. I'll be laughing. I'll be laughing at nothing because you just sit down, you see everybody you're looking up to that you grew up watching, all in your DMs, trying to get a video from you. It felt like if I met a native doctor at that point, I'll go back and buy him a car because it felt like it was unreal. So everybody just opened up. Everybody was on my phone,
Do you,
and then
do you ever get used to that?
yes, I mean, I felt like it was a conscious decision that I made already. I was ready. It was a decision I made that night that I want to be great. So it was like when you know what you are doing. So it's not like it came to me.
Yeah.
I went to it. Like I saw greatness, I liked it. I went back, drew a plan. I was just lucky. God shined his light on me. Everything I was doing was just playing out. So it was working, but I was prepared because I saw it coming. I knew it was going to come because I've already sacrificed almost everything. I sacrificed everything, to make sure that it comes. So when it came, I was ready.